Hey everybody, Dan here with Pain Free You. You know what? I don't need these. Um, Today I wanted to talk about this. It's a question I get a lot. We talk about talking to our brains and self-talk and affirmations and all that kind of stuff. Pretty common. So the topic for today is, am I really supposed to talk to my brain all day long? Every time I feel the pain? So I'll get to that in a minute. Short answer, no. But I'll expand on that. So relax your body. Breathe in the calm. Exhale the chaos. Breathe in the safety. Exhale the danger. All right. So am I supposed to talk to my brain all day long? That can be easy to perceive that way because I talked about, hey, talk to your brain. Here's how you talk to your brain to end your pain. And, hey, brain, come on, let's work together, all those kinds of things. But I think people assume that it means every time I feel this sensation, I need to launch into this dialogue. And there gets to be a point where if all you're doing all day is trying to convince yourself that you're not in trouble, that you're safe, that everything's fine, it's all temporary, and you go on all day long, our brain's pretty smart. And it's going to go, oh, what's Dan doing? He's talking to himself all day long saying, I'm not in trouble. I'm not afraid. All is well. I'm safe. But he wouldn't be saying that if it was true. So there's a balance, and there's no formula for it. If you're terrified and the fearful thoughts are overwhelming you, sometimes instead of battling them with positive, responses and, oh, I'm okay, sometimes the best bet is to allow those scary, dark thoughts to just pass by. Not engage with them, not fight with them, not try to fix them, not try to counter every one of them, because that gets exhausting. And that's what I'm hearing a lot. People are saying it's exhausting trying to convince myself I'm safe all day long. And it feels like they're in this battle. Bad thought, better thought. Bad thought, better thought. Before you know it, it's 8:30 in the morning and you're exhausted from trying to battle your thoughts. So I think it's important to learn how to discard those thoughts as I'm not paying attention to that now. And one of my group coaching members shared what she does. When she has a thought that's not serving her, making her feel less than ideal, she says, that's not true. And she dismisses it. That's not true. That's it. It doesn't have to be more complicated than that's not true, or I'm not thinking about that now, or brain, we've gone over this before. We're not having this discussion again or this debate again. So, no, you don't need to have a fighting conversation with your own brain all day long, because that kind of conveys I'm in trouble and I'm really trying to get out of it, so I better have a constant stream of positive dialogue. And you see how the brain could misinterpret that or accurately interpret that as we're in trouble. Look at how much they're trying to convince me that we're okay. So here's a strategy that one of my group coaching call members employed. He'd wake up in the morning and he would have one good dialogue with his brain. He'd go, hey, brain, good morning. Today's going to be a good day. How do I know that? Because I understand what's causing these symptoms and I'm not concerned about it because this is what's going on with me. It's a brain perceiving danger, creating false alarms, and the symptoms are there in response to my brain perceiving danger. Sometimes the perception of danger is low and the symptoms are low. Sometimes it jumps up. In either case, brain, I'm not going to be concerned about the rising and falling of the symptoms because I know what it is. So we're going to have a good day. I have a business to run. This is what this guy was saying. I have a family to take care of, and I'm going to go about my business and be unbothered by these symptoms. And he sets the tone with that discussion first thing in the morning. So let's say a couple hours later, the symptoms start getting his attention. Hey, pay attention. He can easily go, hey, brain, we had this conversation a little bit earlier today. We don't have to have it again. You know the deal. I know the deal. I'm not concerned. Let's get back to work. Or let's get back to the family. Or let's get back to whatever is important. Right? And so it's a strategy that lays a groundwork first thing in the morning, gets the day started off with the right information, the clarity, the confidence, the certainty that I'm okay. Today can be a good day. Let's go have a good day. And then every time the symptoms really start grabbing at you and trying to get your attention, you can just remind yourself in that scared, overprotective brain that's just throwing these fearful thoughts at you to try to keep you safe. Say, are you sure? Are you sure? Really? Shh, brain, we talked about it earlier. Don't you remember? Yeah, we're good. I got this. We're not concerned. I need to focus over here because I'm not going to debate this with you all day because we know we're good. And when you show that you're unbothered or unconcerned by the symptoms, and you're not fixing all day long, the brain can get the message. Now, it's probably important maybe to have another conversation as you lay down to bed and say, hey, brain, good job today. We did pretty well. Even if the symptoms were there, we still did pretty well because we maintained our mindset and we didn't get looping into the fearful thoughts all day long. So good job, brain. We're on the right track. So let's keep this up. Tomorrow's going to be another great day. Tonight's going to be a good night's sleep. We're going to sleep through. We're going to sleep comfortable. And I trust that I'll be able to sleep well. And I trust that if I wake up, I'll be able to fall back asleep. And I trust that I'll be able to get comfortable because I love my room. I love my bed. This is my sanctuary. And then you go to bed. But notice if your thoughts get into that looping fear and doubt, remind yourself of that morning conversation. So, do you need to have a dialogue all day long? No. We have thoughts all day long. Many of them are on repeat, habitual, repetitive thoughts. Many of them are not good. So I don't think for every negative thought we've got to counter it. There are programs out there like that, or like, don't let a negative thought slip by without fixing it. That would be exhausting. I think sometimes it's easy to just go, that's not true. Getting back to what I'm doing. I'll talk to you later, brain. We're good. If you show that you're unconcerned or unbothered by the symptoms, and you're even unbothered by these negative what if and be careful thoughts, and you're saying, no, it's okay, I'm good. That's not true. You do that consistently, your brain's going to get the message. How long will it take? Don't know. Depends on your consistency, your clarity. Let's get rid of the doubt that maybe there's something wrong, right? But with the clarity and the consistency and the calm and being unbothered by symptoms, unbothered by your fearful what if thoughts, what if they miss something thoughts, your brain will get the message because your brain's paying attention. Not only do we want to tell the brain, hey, I'm okay, like that morning conversation I'm suggesting, but we want to show the brain that we're okay. It's a show and tell. And we show the brain that we're okay by authentically not being bothered by the symptoms. Indifference, unbothered, cool, calm, collected. Even in the throes of pretty high symptoms, remain unbothered. Remind the brain of the facts quickly. Hey, brain, we talked about this earlier. And if you're really in a bad way, there's nothing wrong with repeating that conversation once, maybe twice more throughout the day or the evening. But please don't spend, 16 hours awake in a constant dialogue of trying to reassure yourself. Because if you were on a car lot and all the guy did was tell you how this car's really great, it's really wonderful, you should really buy it, this is awesome, Oh, it's got these great tires on it. They only got 10,000 miles on them. You got another 30,000 miles on it. You should really buy this car. You should really trust it that it's going to work well. Yeah, did I tell you the car works really well? You'd be like, this guy's going overboard. Should I believe him? Right? That's like a partner that goes, trust me, trust me, trust me, trust me, before they say anything. You're like, why do you keep saying trust me? You're now giving me reason not to. And hopefully that didn't trigger anybody who's in a difficult relationship. But my point is, if you're constantly telling yourself something, your brain's going to go, why are you doing that? You must not believe it if you're trying to convince yourself. So, clarity. What creates symptoms? Does this apply to me? Do the assessments. Is this pdp.com? Go there. Is this pdp.com? Do both assessments. If you have pain or if you have something other than pain, just do the FIT assessment. It's right there on the page. Get that clarity and accept the results of that assessment. Because as long as you're telling yourself you're sick, you're broken, this or that, something's wrong with me, your brain's not going to listen to the messages of safety. So get the clarity. Understand what's going on. Accept that. That's your foundation that you'll really want to build so you can stand on it. Otherwise, you're standing in quicksand, you're going to sink, right? Clarity's the number one job. People will tell me, oh, I've been doing this work for about a year and, I've got this problem, that problem, that problem. And they're still not sure what the cause of the pain is. And even if they know about TMS, they're still going, well, I think my body might have been injured or I need to heal or something like that. And, I'm sorry if you and your scared brain think your body is broken or injured or sick. Telling yourself, I'm good, I'm safe, isn't going to shut off symptoms because the brain's job is to keep you safe. And what's the voice of the subconscious brain when it perceives danger? It's symptoms. So, I hope this makes sense. Have that morning dialogue with yourself. Make it strong, powerful, confident. Stand up in front of the mirror and say, I got this. Just watch me. We're going to have a great day. How much fun can I have today? Right? Have that initial dialogue. And if the symptoms are like, hey, pay attention, you can say, shh, we had this conversation. I'm not going to repeat myself 42 times today. We've had this conversation. Brain, we know we're good. Talk to you later. I got things to do, things to focus on, like living my life, engaging my brain in things that are more important, purposeful, meaningful, connection with others, joyful, productive. I'm going to focus over here, brain, because this stuff that you're worried about, it's not a problem. Why? Because I know the facts. So I hope this makes sense. Find your balance. Because if you're trying to talk to yourself all day, every day, and you're doing it from a place of terror, your brain's not going to buy it. It's going to go, what are you trying to tell me? You look terrified, and you're trying to walk around the house going, I'm safe, I'm safe, I'm safe. Not buying it. So you have that confident, calm, clarity conversation first thing. And then if the brain starts going, hey, pay attention, we got some symptoms, what's going on? We talked about this already. I got stuff to do. I'm not bothered. I'm not concerned. Brain, you don't need to be either. So let's get back to it. Let's get back to work. Get back to the family. Get back to whatever. I hope this makes sense. You're all awesome. I love you. And as usual, we'll see you tomorrow. Take care.